Have you ever wondered about the hidden forces that shape your reality? In this enlightening exploration, we'll delve into the three fundamental pillars of metaphysics that have the power to revolutionize your life. Prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery as we uncover the primary principle that seekers of existential truths must grasp. Learn how meticulous self-observation, defining a clear purpose, and practicing detachment can catalyze an inner rebirth. If you're yearning for a profound metamorphosis of your being, don't miss this essential guide to elevating your consciousness and attracting the circumstances you desire into your life. Brace yourself for a transformative metaphysical odyssey. The cornerstone of fruitful metaphysical practice lies in observation, with the aim of identifying one's reactions to life's occurrences. These reactions sculpt an individual's character, the true architect of their experiences. I concur with the assertion that each person is enveloped in the precise image they hold of themselves. We can only perceive that which we essentially are. There exists a direct correlation between our inner world and the external one, with our internal states attracting our external reality. Thus, to initiate any transformation in the outer realm, one must begin with oneself. It is the inner self that requires metamorphosis. Humans, in their ignorance, often find contentment with themselves while criticizing their life circumstances, failing to recognize that they are the root of these situations. They don't realize that they're surrounded by a faithful reflection of their being, and that they are what they observe in their world. Only through astute observation can one become aware of this, and this recognition is crucial before any change in one's environment can be effected. It's vital to identify your predominant thoughts and the emotions you've most strongly identified with. You must always be vigilant of these thoughts and emotions. Most consider themselves kind, generous, tolerant, and noble, but a meticulous observation of our reactions will reveal that we're not always so. Rebirth depends on prior work on ourselves. No one can experience a rebirth without first modifying that self. When a new set of reactions emerges in a person's life, a shift in consciousness begins to occur. The result is a spiritual rebirth. After identifying, through meticulous observation, what needs to be changed, it's time to establish a purpose. One must decide on a new being to assume, in place of the aspect they wish to change. With this purpose clearly defined, it's necessary to remain alert, observing and adjusting our reactions so they align with this new self. The reason is that each person lives in a specific state of consciousness, which is the result of their reactions to life events. Thus, by defining a purpose, one is also defining the state of consciousness which, like all states, entails certain reactions. If, for example, gossip or malicious comments provoke anger or anxiety in one person, they may cause no reaction in another. This indicates that both individuals inhabit different states of consciousness. If you're true to your purpose, your reactions will align with it, as you identify with and, therefore, think and react from this new state. If your reactions don't align with your ideal, it's a clear sign that you're still far from your goal and that you're only thinking about it without truly feeling it. Imagine that you're already that kind person you wish to be and pay attention to your daily reactions, for these will show you where you are on the path. This is where detachment plays a crucial role. After recognizing that everything that happens to us is the manifestation of a state of consciousness and having defined the state we wish to manifest, we must strive to enter that state. This implies a psychological shift from our current position to where we want to be. Detachment helps us separate from our current life attachments and embrace our goal. This internal separation is cultivated through practice. Initially, it may seem that we lack the capacity to detach from unwanted internal states, primarily because we've come to deeply identify with these reactions. Without recognizing that our reactions are simply states of consciousness from which we can detach, we find ourselves trapped in a repetitive cycle of problems, perceiving these not as internal states but as external situations. To deepen our understanding of these three fundamental pillars of metaphysics: observation, determination of purpose, and detachment, it's essential to recognize the role our consciousness plays in shaping our reality. Our consciousness is nothing more than the mirror of our inner world, reflecting our deepest beliefs, our values, and, above all, our habitual states of being. This internal mirror is the key to unlocking the true power of personal transformation. Detailed observation, The first pillar, observation, requires honest and unfiltered introspection. It's not just about seeing our superficial reactions to everyday events, but about digging deeper to understand the underlying beliefs that drive these reactions. Why does a casual comment from a colleague irritate us? What fears or insecurities are at play when we avoid certain situations? Only through meticulous observation can we begin to unravel the complex web of our state of consciousness and, therefore, consciously influence our reality. Determining a clear purpose, the second pillar speaks to the importance of having a clear objective. However, for this objective to be truly effective, it must resonate with our most authentic values and desires. It's not about aspiring to what we think we should want based on external influences, but about finding what we truly yearn for in the depths of our being. This process may require time and reflection, but it's crucial to ensure that our goal is aligned with our true self. The power of detachment. Finally, detachment teaches us to let go. Often, we cling so tightly to our desires and goals that we become our own obstacle. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on our dreams, but freeing ourselves from the anxiety and fear of failure that can cloud our consciousness and hinder our progress. Through detachment, we learn to trust the process and allow the universe to manifest in its own time and form, knowing that we're on the right path. Integrating these three pillars into our daily life is not a simple task and requires daily practice. It can start with small steps, like dedicating a few moments each morning to observe our thoughts and feelings, setting clear intentions for the day, and practicing gratitude and detachment. Over time, these small steps become habits, and these habits forge the path towards deep and lasting transformation. It's important to remember that metaphysics is not just a destination to reach, but a path of constant evolution and learning. Each step on this path offers us new lessons and opportunities to grow. As we ascend to higher levels of consciousness, we begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. By practicing detachment and internal separation, we can break this cycle of automatic reactions to life. That's why we must set a goal and constantly monitor ourselves in relation to this purpose. Ask yourself if what you desire at this moment is to detach from all negative states and actions that don't align with your goal. For example, I want to be rich. If that's your desire, talking about scarcity doesn't align with your purpose, right? Commit to your goal by frequently feeling that it has already been achieved. This must be practiced even amidst life's adversities that deny what we consider real, that is, our already achieved goal. No one can transform into something different from what they are now if they don't start having different reactions and identify with their new goal, what they want to be or have. Detachment from negative states and the assumption of realized desires must be exercised in both good and bad times. The path of true metaphysics runs through the midst of our daily life. We must constantly practice self-observation, think from our goal, and detach from negative moods and thoughts if we aspire to consciously build our life, rather than simply watching it pass by aimlessly. By exercising these three pillars, we will ascend to increasingly higher levels of consciousness. And remember, it's your state of consciousness that attracts everything into your life. Meticulous observation will allow you to identify those aspects of your being that require transformation. Defining a clear purpose will provide you with a beacon to guide your steps and shape your reactions. And detachment will free you from the mental and emotional ties that prevent you from reaching your full potential. On this journey of self-discovery and transformation, it's fundamental to remember that you're not alone. Countless seekers have walked this path before you, leaving traces of wisdom that you can follow. Seek guidance from teachers and mentors who have mastered the art of metaphysics, and learn from their experiences. But above all, trust your own intuition and the innate wisdom that resides within you. As you delve into the depths of metaphysics, you'll discover that the power to create the life you desire has always been within you. Every thought you harbor, every emotion you feel, and every action you take is shaping your reality at every moment. By aligning these elements with your highest purpose, you become the conscious architect of your own destiny. Remember, transformation is not an isolated event, but a continuous process. There will be days when you feel unstoppable, and others when you doubt every step. Embrace both with the same grace, knowing that each experience is bringing you closer to your most authentic and powerful self. Ultimately, metaphysics is a path of remembrance. It's a journey back home, to that place within you that has always been pure, wise, and complete. As you progress on this path, begin to recognize that truth in every aspect of your being and in every corner of your life. And from that place of clarity and connection, you'll see that everything you've been seeking has always been within you, waiting to be discovered. So embrace the journey, brave seeker. Dive into the depths of metaphysics with an open heart and a curious mind. Observe, define your purpose, and practice detachment with diligence and compassion. And above all, trust the process, knowing that each step is taking you exactly where you need to be. In the vast tapestry of existence, your life is a unique and precious thread. Through metaphysics, you have the power to weave that thread into a pattern of extraordinary beauty, meaning, and purpose. So take the reins of your destiny and create a life that resonates with the song of your soul. The universe is waiting for your greatness.